So many options. Which one do I use for my pie crust? There's so many options for a liquid when you're baking, right? We have milk, you have cream, we have water, you also can have oils. But today, making your pie crust, we're gonna talk about the kind of like the differences of them. For all of them, when you're making your crust, you want your liquids to be cold, because cold will help stabilize your crust while you're working with it. If everything gets too warm, your fats get too warm, and everything becomes like just a hot mess when you're trying to roll out your crust. So keep it cold. That's why we even got ice in our water here to keep it cold. And then we have your heavy cream from the fridge or the milk from the fridge. And now you might be looking at me like, well, I've never used any of these in my pie crust. You don't have to use anything extra in your pie crust. You can go straight water. But if you want to take your baking game up a level, try out adding some different flavors and some different fats. Milk fats and the fat from the cream or the fat in the milk solids from the milk will give a nice rich flavor to your dough. And so again, while they're not required, they are options that you may not have thought about before. So if you want to add a little splash of your heavy cream to your pie crust, or a little splash of milk to your pie crust, what that will do is it will just kind of enrichen the crust. That's their job. Anything that has a lot of flavor and a lot of fat, and you add it to really for no other purpose than just to like make it taste a little bit better, that's called enrichening, and that's the purpose of these two items. And again, when you make a crust, most people just use cold water. But if I'm making a tart crust, I'm definitely using some heavy cream or some milk in it. And so we're trying to blend those two together to kind of help your crust taste amazing and still be flaky. Only little bits of these will be good, because especially heavy cream it's heavy and thick. And so too much of it will make your crust, will actually keep you from getting a flaky crust. But we can bridge the gap with a little bit of this in your pie dough and allow you to still get flakiness, but add just a little bit more richness to it. And I think you'll enjoy it, so give it a try.